Most people think the longest lines at Walt Disney World happens right after a ride reopens, but the data shows exactly the opposite. Wait times actually drop by up to 41% when rides come back online.
That's such a counterintuitive finding. How did you discover that pattern?
Well, we analysed wait time data from the 15 most popular Disney World attractions, and what we found was fascinating. When rides reopen after being down, most people assume they'll be packed, so they avoid them, creating this perfect window of opportunity.
So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy in reverse. What other surprising patterns did you uncover?
Here's something that'll blow your mind. 87.1% of the time when a ride's wait time drops, it shoots back up within just 17 minutes. We call this the drop and spike pattern, and it happens across every major attraction.
Only 17 minutes. That's barely enough time to walk across the park. How do people take advantage of these drops?
Well, that's where the game has completely changed. Instead of being glued to your phone all day checking wait times, which, let's be honest, ruins the whole Disney experience, there's this brilliant system called ridealert.net that does all the monitoring for you.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more about how that works.
So you pick up to 3 rides you're interested in, set your target wait time, and the system sends you a text message when the queue hits your sweet spot. No app to drain your battery, no constant checking. It's elegantly simple. And here's the genius part. It uses SMS instead of an app because park Wi-Fi can be spotty and international data charges are brutal. So that's why ridealert.net uses texts.
That's so thoughtful, and I imagine it helps preserve your phone battery too.
Exactly. And speaking of being smart about technology, let's dive into some fascinating reliability data. Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run is the absolute champion with a 99.71% uptime. But poor Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, it only manages 91.54% uptime and can go down for almost an hour every single day.
Those are significant differences. What causes such variation between rides?
Well, it's a perfect storm of factors. You've got weather issues. Florida lightning storms can shut down outdoor rides instantly. Then there's the complexity of the technology. These are some of the most advanced ride systems in the world. The more moving parts, the more potential failure points.
So how do the closure patterns play out during the day?
Most shutdowns happen between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m., which makes perfect sense when you think about it. That's peak attendance, maximum operational stress, and peak Florida heat all hitting at once.
You mentioned that surprising drop in wait times. Can you break down those numbers?
Take Tiana's Bayou Adventure. After reopening, wait times drop by an incredible 41.6%, going from an average of 56 minutes down to just 33. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway drops 30.9%. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure goes down 28.3%. The only major exceptions are Avatar Flight of Passage, which actually jumps up 36.6%, and Kilimanjaro Safaris with a small 3.1% increase.
That's fascinating data. But how do people make sure they don't miss these windows of opportunity? I don't want to get app ache constantly refreshing the Disney World app.
That's where understanding the drop and spike pattern becomes crucial. We found that 27.8% of the time when a popular ride's wait time drops, it'll actually bounce back higher than before within 30 minutes. The key is being ready to move when these opportunities present themselves.
So what would you say is the absolute best strategy for someone visiting Disney World?
It's all about being smart with technology without letting it consume your day. Use ridealert.net to monitor your top rides and pay special attention to recently reopened attractions. But here's a pro tip that most people don't know. Don't always trust the posted wait times in the last 35 minutes before park closing.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, our research shows that wait times for popular rides tend to be inflated during the final 35 minutes, especially if they're showing 45 minutes or more. It's like the park's subtle way of managing end-of-day crowds.
That's such valuable insider knowledge. How much does ridealert.net cost? If it's going to save you a lot of time, I'd imagine it's pretty expensive.
ridealert.net is surprisingly affordable. Prices start at £5.27 per day for both Disney World and Universal Orlando, or you can get a 15-day pass for just £3.26 per day. When you consider how much time it can save you, it's a pretty solid investment.
And I imagine saving all that time in lines really changes the whole vacation experience.
That's exactly right. Let me share some more fascinating numbers about these patterns. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror shows the most drop and spike patterns with 2,092 per month, followed by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway with 1,890 and Slinky Dog Dash with 1,581.
Those are some impressive numbers. How consistent are these patterns,
incredibly consistent. The data shows that when wait times drop, they recover 87.1% of the previous wait time. That's a very strong correlation. And we see peak occurrences during the 7 p.m. end-of-day rush, which makes perfect sense when you think about everyone trying to get in one last ride.
So what's your final advice for making the most of these patterns?
Remember 3 key things. First, don't be afraid of recently reopened rides. They're usually your best opportunity for shorter waits. Second, when you get an alert about a drop in wait time, you've got no more than 17 minutes to take advantage of it. And finally, let technology like ridealert.net work for you instead of being a slave to constant app checking.
That's such practical advice. Any final thoughts?
Yes, the best vacation is one where you're present in the moment, not constantly stressing about wait times. Use these tools and patterns to your advantage, but don't let them consume your day. After all, Disney World is supposed to be magical, not mathematical.
Well said. I think we've given everyone some excellent tools for their next Orlando adventure.
Absolutely right. And remember everyone, sometimes the best strategies are the ones that let you forget about the strategy altogether and just enjoy your day.